Welcome to Texas Law Encounters, your home for raw police footage. Consider subscribing to the channel and leave your comments below. Remember, all suspects are innocent until proven guilty, and as always, enjoy the video. On June 19, 2023, officers with the Metro Transit Authority were dispatched to a local metro station because a man had blocked traffic by standing in front of a bus so that he could masturbate. Naturally, when police arrived, he took off and vanished into the night. This man really took ejaculate and evacuate to a whole new level. Unfortunately, this man's sexual fetish brought him back near the same bus, and police managed to arrest him the following day.
All right, young lady, I'm sorry, I wanted to try to see if I can get him first, okay? My name is Austin Lynn, This is Glaze, okay? He was already across the street by the time, probably looking at us, like you said, okay?
Yeah.
And then he took off.
As soon as y'all pulled in, he snatched his hand out the door and took off behind the bus.
Okay, so walk me through the beginning of all of this, okay? What happened?
Okay, so he's known to masturbate on the buses, so we don't pick him up. He's been up here all day trying to get on buses.
Okay.
And so after my break, I was technically still on my break, and he was beating on the door, and I kept telling him 3 minutes, I still had 3 more minutes.
Okay.
And so he just kept on, so I opened the back door and told him he could go ahead and get on the bus. I was going to pull around,
This guy here.
yeah,
Okay.
and I was going to pull off early. So he jumped in front of the bus so that I couldn't move, and he rolled up something. He said it was a cigarette, but it was in the little joint paper, and he stood right in front of the bus so I couldn't move. I tried to back up, and he just kept walking with the bus so I couldn't go around him. And then I realized my door was flapping, so I didn't have the air brake thing, and I tried to pull the door because he put his hand in there trying to open it, and I pulled it closed, and I had this guy to pull the air brake thing to lock the door so he couldn't open the door. And once I got in the seat, he undid his clothes and just started masturbating at the door.
So he was masturbating at the front door? Okay.
He had one hand stuck in between the door, and he had the other hand masturbating.
Okay. He pulled out all of his clothes?
No, he just undid his pants and just pulled himself out between the zipper part.
Okay, so he pulled his penis out?
Yes.
Okay, I hate to ask this question, but I need to know for sure. Did you physically see his penis?
I did.
Okay, and you physically saw him stroking his penis?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Do you have
That's
a
why I pressed the alarm button so that, thinking that they could see, and hear. And I was telling the other guy, he was sitting at the back of the bus, what was going on so that they could hear what was going on. Yeah. Is that what, do that say Tidwell?
No, that doesn't say, that's 80 Lockwood.
Yeah, that's that Cashmere, so they come here, this that dead end. They're going to turn around and go back. That's the same bus I am.
He was asking, I think, was that the same bus he
Yeah,
had to catch?
yeah. It's that Cashmere, that mean they dead end here and they're going to go back to the
So
south.
does he need to get on that bus now?
Yes, that's his bus.
If we catch up with him, would you know him if you saw him?
Yes.
Okay. If we
He's
catch up,
missing teeth in the frame. He has like the little twisted
well,
teeth.
I have to ask the question. Okay, I'm sorry. For legal purposes, if you ever seen him again, would you know him? And then two, are you wanting to press charges?
Of course.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I heard you say something about he always does this. And has this ever been reported before?
As far as I know, I'm not sure. Because I just started over at this transit center about 3-4 weeks ago.
Okay. Was this your first occurrence with him?
With him on the bus, trying to get on the bus, yes, but I see him up here all the time. And a few other drivers have told me not to let him on the bus because of this. And right before when I was about to let him on the bus, another driver pulled in and she was like, don't let him on the bus, he's masturbating on buses. So that's why I would let him on the bus.
Oh, I understand. Okay, so another driver told you about what his behavior is.
Yeah, she was pulling in and she was like,
Okay. Do you run this route pretty regularly, or?
Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay. So everything he did was here and here.
Yeah, the front of the bus is right here.
Okay. All right. This is a camera bus, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I hit the alarm button so they can see and hear everything.
No problem. If you see him again, definitely. Don't let him on the bus. Give us a call. See, the problem is once he made that right, there are about two sets of apartments. Dead ends inside. There's no telling where he is, even if he lives in that direction. Across the street, there's a lot of places where he could have hid from us. And just that quick.
I live in this area, so a lot of the people know me. That's why I didn't want to drive on this side of town. I live like 4 streets up.
I understand. Okay. Yes, ma'am. So is there any reason why I can't say that you can. Can you suggest being moved?
Well, because the facility, I was at Fallbrook, and with the first sign up, I just started on over there, so I got bumped over here. So with the next sign up, I should be able to go back.
Yes, ma'am. But hopefully you do soon, okay?
Yes, it's only the summertime.
Okay. Physically, he did not do anything to you, right?
No.
Okay. And as far as he had one hand inside the bus, so your bus doors was actually closed?
Yes, but the air pressure wasn't on it, so I was holding the doors closed.
Okay.
And he had his hand like this in the door.
Okay. Okay.
And so I had the other passenger to pull the air brake thing so it can close the door, and then he put his hand all the way in there.
Okay. Fair enough. Give us a moment. We're going to get a report, case number for you. Looks like we're going to have a indecent exposure. Yes, sir. Physically tried to pry his way on the bus. I don't see any physical damages. If you all see any damages, let me know. We're charging with that as well. Okay. If you see any damage, did he pull the bike rack down or anything?
No, he was just standing in front of it smoking, so I couldn't move.
I understand. Okay. All right. So it looks like we have decent exposure so far. Okay. And I'll get your case number in just a second, okay? Yes, sir. All right. We'll be right back, okay?
The following day, 33-year-old Roger Hall was arrested for one misdemeanor case of indecent exposure. Despite what he is about to say in this next clip, he was in fact guilty. So guilty that he confessed and took a plea deal that saw him serve 30 days in Horny jail. Maybe next time he'll think twice before beating his meat in front of a public bus, but probably not. True love can't be stopped, and this man definitely loves the bus. Just like Pete Bootyjuice loves trains. It just can't be contained.
Excuse me, officer.
What's up?
Can I know what's going on?
We'll tell you in a second. Go ahead and step out. You have any weapons or anything on you I should know about? All right, cool. Turn around. Make sure. You ain't got no knife or nothing?
I don't have anything on me, sir. I'm trying to I don't know what the problem is.
Okay, I'll explain to you in a second. The officer should have told you, but if he didn't, I'll explain to you the reason why you're detained, okay?
Yes, sir.
You already gave me your information?
He got my wallet up there, everything in my wallet. All my information, my bank cards, everything in my wallet, sir.
Okay.
My information, I'm a college student, I go to ACC.
Gotcha.
Everything, following my taxes and everything, sir.
All right, we'll come back over here. I'm gonna explain to you what's going on.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and have a seat inside. Sit inside, back, same way you were seated. All right, so apparently something happened yesterday with an indecent exposure. And there was a lady who said that you exposed yourself to her.
Yes, sir.
I don't know the details of it. Like I said, I haven't read the report.
Yes, sir.
All right, and she gave an exact description of what you looked like. All right, so that's the reason why you're detained.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so as of right now, we're just trying to do our investigation, okay? We have to talk to the complainant, and we got to read the report from yesterday, because an officer did a report yesterday on the incident, okay?
And what they said I'm supposed to have done?
I don't know, I have to look at the report, all right? Because I just got here, so I'm about to take a look at it right now to figure out what exactly you did. They just said you exposed yourself.
I exposed myself.
Yeah, so I'm going to find out more in just a second, because I got to read that report.
A lady said that I exposed myself.
Yes, you exposed yourself.
Wow.
Yeah, so let me look at this report and I'll give you more details, all right? Same type words, all right? What you need? What's up?
So a person can just say I done something and I go to jail for it? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, yeah, you do go to jail for it, but the thing is, we also do a video request because every bus and that transit center all have cameras on it.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we still got to go through the process regardless. But we do a video request, and it takes us really about a day. But we have to watch the camera footage. All right.
So the lady said that I was on her bus. The major report said that I was on her bus.
Did you got off the? I don't know if you got on the bus or off the bus, but you stood in front of the bus.
She said I stood in front of her bus.
Yeah, you stood in front of a bus like you was impeding traffic, and at some point you pulls out your penis and you start rubbing your penis.
When I do that?
This was last night.
Last night?
This is what she said that you did last night.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Like I said, we still have to do a video request pool on the incident regardless, okay? And she saw you today, and that's the reason why we would dispatch out to you.
So maybe this lady might be targeting me or something?
I mean, it could be possibly it, but
so exactly. Because I'm going out throughout my everyday life doing what's best for me, and it seemed like she trying to cheat. She going out her way to track me down to hinder me.
It could be the case. That's why I said we have to do a video request. But we still have to go through the process.
So she right and I'm wrong? Is that what y'all saying? So she made a report, so she right and I automatically go to jail?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Like I said, we still got to do a video request.
So what you saying? So what you saying? You finna take me to jail?
Possibly. Possibly. I got to call the DA and see what the DA says. So what we do is we do our investigation. We get your statement. We get her statement, and we call the DA.
Can I face my accuser?
No, you definitely can't do that. We'll never let you do that.
The lady said
that's not the way it works. That's like court stuff.
I mean, could you bring me in front of the lady?
I can't do that. I can't do that.
So So this unanimous lady said that I done something.
Yes.
And then how the police come track me down and come drag me in jail?
So if she's accused you of doing something,
yes, sir.
Right? And you're saying you didn't do it, right?
Yes, sir.
We still go through the process because we still have to contact the DA and tell the DA what happened. Okay? So it's not my choice if I'm gonna take you to jail. It's up to the DA to decide if you're gonna go to jail.
I'm trying to. What do I present my story at?
You can tell me the story. I can hear your story.
But
whatever you tell me,
I don't even much know what lady you talking about.
Okay, well, if you really don't know what happened, and let's just say it wasn't you, like I said, we still have to do a video request on the incident, all right? Because if we do a video request and we look at the suspect and the suspect doesn't look anything like you or it wasn't you, then the charges are dropped, all right?
So right now you're saying I'm having charges on me?
We're not sure. We have to call the DA and find out. Because like I said, it's not up to us, it's up to the DA. We tell the DA what we got, we tell the DA exactly what happened.
So what do y'all have?
That's what we're trying to figure out right now, all right? That's why I said I wanted to talk to you and let you know what's going on as of right now. We got her. The lady is saying, hey, yesterday this guy stood in front of my bus and he pulled out his penis and he started rubbing on his penis. All right?
I stood in front of her.
And they said you ran off.
I ran off.
Yeah, you ran off is what they're saying, okay?
She said I stood in front of her bus, I pulled out my penis and I ran off.
Apparently.
Wow.
All right. I don't know. I don't know the details of all that stuff. I have no idea why. I don't know, man. This is just what we're being told, okay? So we have to do our investigation, and like I said, we have to contact the DA. DA decides, hey, we're going to take charges or we're not going to take charges.
What do my grounds come in at?
What you mean?
What do my grounds as a citizen?
That's why I said I get your statement and we contact the DA. I mean, that's questions you can ask the DA whenever you go. It just depends on how far I get, because I'm not sure how far it's going to get.
So you finna drag me in jail and I got to go explain?
I just said that we talking to the DA. I don't know if the DA is going to accept charges. I don't know if they're not going to accept charges. I don't know if they're going to tell us to follow 2B warrant. I have no idea. Okay, because we still have to watch the video footage. So let us do our investigation. I'm gonna let you know what's going to happen. All right, step up. We gotta search you real quick.
So what's up?
Turn.
So I know you're under arrest, right? For just exposure.
I'm under arrest for this exposure.
You say you have no weapons on you? I'm still gonna do a video request on the incident, alright? I'm gonna have to do that video pool. Yeah.
So I'm going to jail?
Yes, sir.
For a decent? How do that work?
What do you mean?
So
we contacted the DA, and the DA said they'll accept charges.
They'll accept the charges?
Yes.
A decency exposure? When did I do that?
They said it happened last night. Like I said, I'm still gonna do a video request pool on the incident, alright? So again,
I mean, I gotta go to jail and sit in jail?
pretty much.
Put your feet in there?
Come on the other side.
Thanks for watching Texas Law Encounters. Your support makes this possible. If you want to see more police interactions, subscribe to the channel or become a member to get early access to new videos. See y'all in the next one.